Good morning, people of YouTube. This is Lord Holland 4293, and I have a replay here from WolfWetPaws. He is in Shōkaku on Operation Aegis. Now, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I try to upload videos daily. I've been doing it at a reduced rate right now. I have my gaming computer in the shop. So another maybe 2 weeks or so, I should be able to upload content in a higher quality and just do better. And I should be able to do some Twitch streaming soon. So if you want to watch me play Twitch and everything and join up with me, feel free, and we can play some ops together and learn some new tactics. So right now, Wacky, sorry, I have another guy named Wacky that plays character. Paws here is taking his bombers out. Now, I have not played the two replays I will be featuring. One is the Shōkaku, and another one from WolfWetPaws is Augustus the Tier A German CV. I have not played those CVs real much. I free XP'd through those CVs, so I do not know how to play them really effectively. I play their Tier 6 variant, so I'm going to be judging it on that and the tactics and how I would change things around to better get a higher damage. But he is going in on the Fuso right now. Does get a double Citadel for about 12,400. Not bad. Not a bad strike, but he did lose about a whole lot of his bombers, which does kind of suck. And it is unfortunate, but I'm sure Paws here will be up to the challenge. He did a remarkable job last time. I'm sure he can pull it off this time. He did send this to me saying that he did get compliments and everything from the team so we'll see what happens. Now he is trying to dodge that flak. He is going to go in on that bomber. It will DCP anything he has because he didn't get an incapacitation. So the damage will not stick. Now, if this was me playing it, a carrier on this map, I would only launch small attacks on this, on the first wave. I would let the battleships and everything take care of it. But he has 4 cruisers and a battleship. And the battleship is a Hawk. Hawk's a great battleship, but it does not have the best armor. It's coated in 25mm armor, and its torpedo belt is terrible. It has like a 21% torpedo reduction. And the Hawk is going around, which is the smart thing, because he knows he can't take tank or anything. But he does get a Shōmanto, an Abelmar, and a Bayard. The Bayard probably has his best cruiser, and his best DD is the Udachi. Now, I would have used torpedo bombers on this one. He might get this off. I think it is. It's gonna. Yep, it does kill the shores. Milwaukee does not have the increased aiming because those bombs do not aim really fast. It's unfortunate that the shores died, but they can pick it up real quickly since it is right in that channel. And the Yodachi is going north to torp those cruisers, which is what a DD should do on this map. I repeat, this is what a DD should do. You know, he's dropping 1 set on each cruiser. That's smart. Now, I believe Yodachi does get a reload booster. So he should be sending 2 more sets of torps out. So, yep, there's the other set of torps. Yeah, he looks like he has burnt all of his torps, guys. But he looks like he clustered them all together. So I don't know how that's going to work. He is going to get some good hits, though. Even if he takes out 2 cruisers, he does take out 1 cruiser. Yep, and there goes the Shōmanto gets the second one. Now, if you're in a DD that has a reload booster, you drop 1 set on each of the cruisers. Each of the cruisers. It may not look like a lot of damage, but your goal is to sink or weaken any ship in a DD on this op. Yeah, if there's a fighter locking on, he pulls it back. He is going to lose probably 2 torpedo bombers from that. Nope, only loses 1 thing. And that is an 11,000 strike salvo. Not bad. Now, if I was in Paws's shoes right now, I would just forget about those cruisers. I would go straight for the convoy ships and have my carrier taking a more aggressive stance. And I would be up to where the Hawk is. Now, a little bit south where the Hawk is, but I would definitely try to be in those islands to minimize my plane's ability to fly a shorter span of time. And the Abelmar is taking some pretty good damage. Hidachi looks like he is trying to use his guns. Now, see, this is just... I'm glad he's going in, but it was just a waste of a strike. Yes, the bombs did hit on the Citadel area, but it wasn't really worth it. It wasn't really worth the time. I'm glad he is conserving his planes, though, but he is running out of bombers. And those all just miss. I'm not a fan of the white camouflage on the planes, though. I'm just one that likes to have the typical green and the green kind of camouflage for the Japanese planes. I think that's just classic. You could be going for an aluminum kind of feel on these planes, which is interesting. But he's only at 40,000 damage. Let's see, how's the Hawk is still full health. I wish I could see, so we could pan and actually see what the rest of the team's health was. Bayard does kill one of the Ayobas, so Paws is losing a little bit of health here right now. And the Hawk is angling in to those AP shells, so he shouldn't die as bad. Looks like, yep, Hawk picks up the Aoba with his torpedoes. Good for him. Does get a Citadel there. Really nice Citadel. Good for him. Bayard and the Shimanto pick up the other 2. Boss is saying, well done. I mean, the whole team's still alive, and they're going into the final stage. The Udachi really should be a lot further up, but he's still in a good position. You usually want to go for that island where he is at and come out right there. And then the battleships those Nagatos will push in and close the distance. That's kind of how you want to do it. Now, of course, Paws is going to go for the Aoba because that's just the right thing to do. I get the Nuremberg kind of sitting in the back kind of doing it. Cause, I mean, he is a tier 6 on a ship facing tier 7 ships that will just overmatch him everywhere. So I understand the Nuremberg kind of playing a little passive. I would probably do the exact same thing. Now, Paws hasn't not burned any of his heals yet. He could pop his heal right now and get another strike off. Gets a 10,000k salvo. But I don't think the Magi really isn't really hurting his planes enough. But there is no damage control. And see, this is where having as little bombers as possible does kind of come into effect. He's only got 11 bombers left. And he's got 7 torpedo bombers plus what's coming back, so maybe 10. Looks like Hawk did take a pretty good Citadel right through the front and is going to go down. Hawk's going to go down. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I can't really tell what's going on with the other Nagato because I can't see that. He's up to 60,000 damage. This is probably the hardest part for CV. This is where like a Chokolov, a Kaga, just those... Oh, well, the Amagi is... Hawk must have got some really good hits into it, though. Because it was pretty high when Paws left it. So he does get the Citadel and kill it. Up, there goes the bear down to the Amagi. That's understandable. I mean, that's unfortunate for the Bayard, but there is not very many people. I think the Abelmar is there for the transports, so he can protect the transports. And there he is getting a well-done CV from the Shimanto. I didn't even notice the Shimanto died. And it looks like the Yudachi is going to pick up the Nagatos. If he just they have enough time to pick up the Nagatos. Yudachi gotta just get those guys down. Now at this point, Wacky is... I gotta stop saying that. Paws is just trying to protect these transports at this point. There goes the Nuremberg. Must have got hit pretty badly. Yudachi does pick up one Nagato, Yuyushi. Let's see if he picks up the other one. He should be picking up the other one. Yep, there he goes, picking up the other Nagato, Cincy. So they have practically got the battleships. That's the hardest objective to get. I'm looking at the team. Let's see if that one transport does go down. It is. Is it going to go down? It might go down. I don't know if Amagi or Mayoko has that shot. It might. Oh, it might go down. No, it just barely. Up there. Yep, it goes down. Now, a good common remedy for that is to move your CV up above these transports at the very end. Throw away your carrier at the very end if you're here. Though the ships will target you, and you'll buy the transports time. At this point, it's just damage farming. Yep, they do take the transports out of the area. It's not bad. He does get some compliments, though. But he could have had at least 100k damage.